The metro carriage, deserted and cold, glimmers under the harsh, flickering fluorescent lights, casting long, dancing shadows. A young woman, a vibrant splash of red in the desolate car, sits in stark solitude, her gaze lost in the dark window. Her reflection, a ghostly twin, appears and vanishes in the glass as the train plunges through the inky tunnels. The train's rhythmic, unsettling hum fills the silence, a low growl accompanying its journey through the night. Only the grinding of wheels and the nervous flicker of lights break the oppressive quiet, deepening the sense of isolation. A man in dark, featureless clothing and black gloves sits eerily still across from the woman, an imposing, silent figure. The woman glances at him, a flicker of profound unease crossing her face as she senses his unsettling presence. The metro lights flicker violently, plunging the carriage into a momentary, terrifying darkness. When light returns, the man is impossibly closer, his posture unchanged, his gaze fixed forward with chilling intensity. In the flickering metro light, a woman shakes her head, her eyes darting nervously as she tries to rationalize a man's unsettling movements. The carriage lights flicker erratically, casting dancing shadows that heighten her anxiety. Suddenly, the lights die completely, plunging the carriage into an absolute, suffocating blackness. A tense, heavy silence descends, broken only by the faint hum of the train and her own racing pulse. As the lights flicker back to life, the man is now unnervingly close, seated directly beside her. Her breath catches, a strangled gasp, as her heart pounds audibly, a drum against her ribs in the stark light. The train's intercom crackles, a disembodied voice announcing the next stop, chilling the air. A woman, her face a mask of pure terror, scrambles to her feet with desperate urgency. Her wide, unfocused eyes remain locked on a motionless man, his back still turned, a silent threat. She clutches her bag so tightly her knuckles are bone white, a visible sign of her mounting fear. The lights flicker, plunging the carriage into a deeper, more ominous gloom, amplifying the terror. The flickering carriage lights stabilize, casting a harsh, sterile glow upon the woman, who gasps in terror. The man reappears beside her, his proximity more unnerving, his slow, controlled breathing a soft, rhythmic hiss. In the unnerving silence, his breathing becomes almost audible, a chilling counterpoint to her racing heart. Her eyes are wide with unadulterated panic, reflecting the sterile, cold light of the train. Cold, clammy sweat breaks out on her skin, a tangible manifestation of her escalating fear. She knows, with an absolute and desperate certainty, that she must find a way to escape this terrifying ordeal. A woman, consumed by a desperate surge of adrenaline, bolts from her seat, her eyes fixed on the connecting doors. She races down the narrow aisle, a silent scream of urgency etched on her face. Just as her hand reaches for the handle, the doors slam shut with a deafening metallic clang, trapping her. The train plunges into darkness, the sudden void swallowing all light and hope. A chilling whisper, barely audible, seems to emanate from directly behind her, raising the hairs on her neck. The voice, cold and menacing, asks, "Why are you running?" The metro carriage is plunged into a harsh, fluorescent glow as the lights flicker back on, revealing a woman utterly alone. Her frantic eyes dart around, scanning every empty seat and shadowed corner, a silent scream of terror escaping her lips. Her chest heaves with ragged breaths, a chaotic mix of terror and relief washing over her as the man is gone. The train screeches to a halt, the sudden jolt rattling through her bones. The doors hiss open at Riverside Station, revealing the pulsating, flashing lights of police cars outside, a beacon of uncertain hope. Police officers burst into the gloomy metro carriage, their flashlights cutting through the oppressive darkness. They meticulously search every seat and compartment, their faces grim with the futility of their efforts. A lead officer discovers a small, worn ID card on the floor, a chilling detail in the silence. The photo on the ID shows the woman in the red coat, but the name reveals her as a missing person from years past. Security footage plays, showing the woman screaming at an empty space, her terror tragically unshared and haunting.